Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Trust the Timing Tarot. My name is Justin. I'll be reading the cards for you in this video. Please remember to use discernment when listening or watching tarot. Take what resonates, discard what doesn't. So today is Wednesday, May 20th. We are coming out of the Uranus and Taurus energy, and it's moving into Gemini now. So a lot of major changes from earthly material things into new ideas and new projects, new thought processings and things of that nature, better forms of communication. So let's jump into this reading here. I'm using my Lord of the Rings deck. It is reset from the Fool all the way to the Ace of Pentacles. So let me give it a few shuffles here and we will get right into the reading. Hope everyone's had a good morning, noon, or night, wherever you are in the world watching this video. We have the World and the Fool. So the ending of a cycle and the beginning of a brand new one. Congratulations, viewer. This deck is very, very finicky. Good deck, though. Love this deck. So we have the King of Cups. It could be this King of Cups. You could be calling him King of Cups. Just take it how it resonates for you. Masculine can be feminine. Feminine can be masculine. We have the Star. So hope, healing, having a lot of faith, being seen in the public eye. We have the Knight of Cups. So someone is moving forward towards you with emotions. They see you as their star. They see you as their hope and their healing. I think I'm going to do something different today and just do uprights and no reversals. So Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups. So someone's coming in to communicate their emotions. Someone wants to talk. They want to have the talk. 10 of Wands. You could have been carrying a lot of burdens. They want to help you lift these burdens. Seven of Pentacles, making good investments. Okay, one more shuffle. Judgment. So judgment is being called on your situation. All right, let's split the deck and see what the overall energy is. Celebratory energy, 3 of Cups. So, top of the deck, we have the 9 of Swords. So in the past, you could have been overthinking, sleepless nights, stress, worried, anxious. But it looks like that's starting to lift with this 3 of Cups celebratory energy. You're starting to feel more happy, more enlightened, more jovial. You could want to celebrate with friends and family at this point in time. We have the Moon at the top of the deck. So with the Moon coming out, that's Cancer energy, Cancer Pisces. And with the 9 of Swords, we are getting Libra energy off of that. King of Wands is coming out. You could be this King of Wands. You could be dealing with the King of Wands. This is giving me Sagittarius energy. Could be Leo. I'm a Leo, so the Moon. So there's something you're not seeing in the currents. It could revolve around this King of Wands here. but something is being done behind the scenes that you're not aware of. It could be good. Yeah, I'm taking it as good. I'm taking communication as coming in behind the scenes that you're not seeing yet, with the Knight of Swords coming out. It's giving me Aquarius energy since the Knight is fixed. Four of Pentacles. You could be holding on to a lot of things that are very important to you during this point in time. Getting the Two of Swords. So you could have been at a crossroads mentally in the past, and were holding on to thoughts, ideas, material possessions that you knew you couldn't take with you, or that you needed to leave behind. The Fool at the top of the deck. So you're ready to take a leap of faith, it looks like. You're ready to move in a whole new direction, start a whole new cycle, and I see that coming in for you. Two of Cups. So in the current, you have a Two of Cups situation. Your emotions and another person's emotions coming together. We also are dealing with 22 right now. Number 22 could be significant. We'll see if we get another 2 out. Knight of Cups at the top of the deck, so someone has strong feelings for you. Could be a Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising. We have Death coming out. So it looks like there's going to be a death and rebirth in your future. It could be in the not so distant future. You could be going through a financial death and rebirth, an emotional death and rebirth, a physical death and rebirth, but we're not taking the physical. Six of Swords at the top of the deck going into past energy. So it looks like you moved to calmer waters mentally in the past. King of Swords behind that. Eight of Wands. So you could be currently receiving fast incoming communication from someone. Could be a divine counterpart, a high-level soulmate, a twin flame. Ace of Cups. So this King of Swords wants an Ace of Cups new start with you, and it looks like they are actively trying to communicate with you in the current. That's the truth. We have two aces. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. So you're going to gain truth and clarity about why all this had to happen to you emotionally and mentally. So just be ready for truth and clarity to come through, to break through this fog. Page of Swords. You have people watching you, keeping tabs on you, in good ways and bad ways. So just take it how it fits for you. Knight of Cups. So Page of Swords, Knight of Cups. So someone is watching someone else come in towards you and bring you a cup of love. They could have been watching this from the past. Four of Pentacles at the top of the deck. So you could be holding on to your energy right now. You could be really standing in your own energy. King of Pentacles, current energy. So this King of Pentacles, if you're not the masculine energy here, you could be calling in this King of Pentacles in the current. They want to give you an offer, a stable offer that will allow you to save and store up your finances. Page of Wands. They could be very highly attracted to you at this point in time. Or maybe they've gotten a spark of inspiration as to how to communicate with you. Five of Swords. So you could be healing from some sort of mental grief, some mental anguish. Could be something from this past person in the past that you're going to have to really work through mentally and emotionally in the future. The Star. You will heal from this. You're stepping into your star energy, Aquarius. And we have Leo coming out. So we have Leo and Aquarius. So you're stepping into your strength and also becoming more hopeful, more optimistic towards the future. Three of Cups. So you could be celebrating a small win, a big win in the current. Page of Swords at the top of the deck. So there are a lot of eyes on you currently. Nine of Pentacles coming out in future energy. So you are going to reach this Nine of Pentacles status moving forward. You could already be in this energy and are just waiting for the results of your hard work. Judgment. So judgment has been called on this whole situation. You are making a judgment call. The divine is making a judgment call. You could be using your intuition heavily at this point in time with using your better judgment. Three of Pentacles. So there's a group that wants to work with you. This could be a group from the past who may have overlooked you or just wasn't in a place that they could really work with you at that point in time, but it looks like they are wanting to work with you now. So we have 3-3 on the board. Seven of Cups and Judgment at the top of the deck. So you're making a judgment call amongst a group of options. So you can have options in the current for love, work, career, just life in general, friendship. You can have options when it comes to all those things. Page of Swords. So people are going to see that you have plenty of options in the future. Yeah, and you're going to take a leap of faith towards the right one. With the Fool coming out at the top of the deck. Aries energy. Four of Wands. I knew I was picking up Aries energy. Yeah. So, Four of Wands. So, you are coming into union with a high-level soulmate. You could have already come into union with this person, but they are wanting to take a leap of faith to bring this Four of Wands into the current. Six of Pentacles. They want to give you equal give and take. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to give you equal give and take, and they want this Ace of Pentacles with you. So that's 7 Pentacles. So you could be making a large investment or a long-term investment now moving forward. King of Cups. You could be very strong in your emotions right now, very secure in your own emotions. Two of Wands. So you're going to be faced with a major decision moving forward, whether to go back into the past or whether to go forward into the future. Is there something you're wanting to revisit from the past, or are you done with the past and are ready to move forward in new energy? But you have a major decision coming up in the future that you're going to need to have secure emotions with. The Emperor, Aries energy. You could be this Emperor. You could be calling in an Emperor if you're a feminine energy. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. We have the Emperor and the Empress coming out. So I could really stop the reading right here. But, yeah, so we have the Empress coming out in past energy. Emperor coming out in current energy. Seven of Cups underneath the Emperor. So 10 of Wands at the top of the deck. So you can feel burdened with all these options in the current if you're this Emperor. But I think you're going to make the right choice when it comes to the Seven of Cups options. Nine of Cups coming out in future energy. So you're going to be emotionally secure. You're going to have wishes coming true. you're going to be very, very, very happy moving forward. The Chariot moving forward, as I say, moving forward. So we have the Chariot at the top of the deck, Ten of Wands at the bottom. So you could be feeling a lot of pressure right now to take action, to start moving in a forward movement progression. Seven of Swords. So we have 7-7 coming out. 77 can be an important number to you. But there was a lot of deceptive, sneaky, lying, cheating, stealing behavior done behind your back in the past. Could have been with an Empress in reverse. But Justice and the Chariot are coming out together, top and bottom of the deck. So Justice is coming. It is moving forward in your direction. Just be patient. Let it come in on its own. The Sun. So things are becoming clear about all the injustices that were done against you in the past. These injustices are coming to the light in the current. So you could have gone through a lot of betrayal, a lot of heartbreak. Wheel of Fortune at the top of the deck. So fate is at play here. Destiny is working its way to fate. The Hermit. So you could be called to hermits in the future if you haven't been hermiting already. Knight of Pentacles at the top of the deck. Eight of Cups. Yeah, you could have walked away from someone in the past or a group of people and started moving forward on your own, following your own path, blazing your own trail. Seven of Cups. Yeah, you have options when it comes to work, finances, love, relationships, friendships. You definitely have options. Five of Pentacles, current energy. So you could be feeling a little left out in the cold right now. But just know that you are coming out of the cold in the current energy. Someone is wanting to help warm you up. Seven of Wands. I'm picking up Leo energy off of this Seven of Wands. Strength, courage, defending yourself. You could be a Leo. You could be dealing with a Leo. Or they have heavy Leo in their chart, or you do. Wheel of Fortune's coming out in future energy, so fate is definitely at play here. Nothing is set in stone, so just be prepared for anything and everything to happen. But it looks like you'll be able to defend yourself when fate does come into play. We have Temperance at the top of the deck, so the Angel of Balance is here. You could be trying to balance out your emotions with your actions in the current. Eight of Pentacles, going on top of the Eight of Cups in past energy. So you could have been hard at work in the past, mastering yourself, mastering a new skill, a new trade, a new creative endeavor. But it looks like things are going to balance out for you regarding your work, your finances, your family, your health. It's all going to start coming into balance. Six of Cups at the top of the deck. So you could be feeling very nostalgic about someone at the current, or you are revisiting something from the past or someone from the past. Queen of Cups. So we have the Six of Cups and the Queen of Cups. You could be this Queen of Cups, very nurturing, very caring, very loving, very secure in your own emotions. Or you could be calling in this Queen of Cups if you're a masculine. Knight of Pentacles. So they could be moving forward to give you this cup of love. The Devil. So I'm not picking up really any toxic or negative behavior off this. I'm picking up that you're going to overcome this devil energy in the future, and The devil will eventually have to lay off of you because you're too highly protected and too highly favored by the divine. Ace of Cups at the top of the deck, Nine of Pentacles at the bottom. So, looks like you are getting a stable offer of a brand new emotional start. Two of Pentacles. So trying to balance things out. So you could have tried to balance things out in the past with someone, and it either could have went very well or it could have completely fell apart. But you would know your story better than I. But we have the Hangman at the top of the deck, Ace of Cups at the bottom. So you could be gaining a new perspective on how to get this Ace of Cups. You could be seeing things from a different point of view. Four of Swords. You're being called to rest, recuperate, recover your energy, reclaim your energy, recall it back. Ten of Cups at the top of the deck, Hangman. So you could be really taking an inward look as to what it is that's emotionally going to fulfill you and bring you ultimate joy and happiness. You could be really taking a deep dive on that. Yeah. Eight of Swords. You're coming out of a period of being trapped in your own head and being a prisoner of your own mind. But it looks like you're planting new seeds, and these seeds will bear fruit. The Lovers. So you could be planting new seeds with the Lover in the current. Heavy Gemini with the Four of Swords and the Lovers here and the Eight of Swords. So Heavy Gemini in the current. You could be a Gemini. You could be dealing with a Gemini. We also have Taurus coming up with the Page of Pentacles here. You could be a Taurus. You could be calling in a Taurus. Ace of Wands at the top of the deck. So you are ready for a new passionate beginning. Could be with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Five of Cups. So you could be healing from emotional grief in the current. You could have done a lot of healing already. Four of Cups at the top of the deck. Ace of Wands. So someone feels really bad about what they did to you, and they want this new passionate start with you, but it may be too late for a past person to come back in, and they regret it with the Four of Cups. They regret not taking action sooner, and now they're having to grieve the loss of you. Five of Wands. So there could be a lot of arguing and chaos and conflict going on in the background in the future over your new passionate emotional start. So just be ready for some backlash from your union, because there are a lot of people that don't want twin flames, high-level soulmates coming into union. But we do have the World showing up at the top of the deck. So you're ending cycles. Cycles are closing out for you. You're starting to open up into new cycles. Seven of Wands in the World. So you're defending your position. You're defending your material world. You're defending everything that you love and hold dear. Page of Wands. You could have a spark of inspiration in the current. Justice. So you could have a new spark of inspiration on how to get your justice. Four of Cups back at the top of the deck. Queen of Swords. So you could need to set some clear and healthy boundaries with people in the future, especially people from your past who have taken advantage of you and tried to get one over on you. But we have Leo energy, Knight of Wands coming out at the top of the deck. So you could be a Leo, you could be calling in a Leo. or it's a Leo-Leo dynamic with the Seven of Wands here. And the Knight of Wands. Judgment. So you could be using your better judgment here recently. The Divine is also called judgment on your situation in the past. Knight of Wands still at the bottom of the deck. Page of Pentacles at the top. So you could be moving very quickly, planting a lot of new seeds. I'm going to go ahead and throw the Page of Pentacles into current energy. Four of Cups coming back out. Yeah, so someone is definitely going to regret and want to apologize to you in the future. Six of Pentacles. They want to give you equal give and take, and they find you very attractive. They won't admit it yet, but they do find you very attractive. What do we have? The Magician. So you're coming into alignment. You could have recently come into alignment with your body, your mind, your soul, and your emotions could all be in alignment right now. That's what the Magician is about. It's coming into alignment. Gemini, Virgo energy. The Magician has all the tools he needs in his toolbox to manifest anything it is that he wishes, wants, or desires. So his pinnacle, his body, is aligned with his cup. His emotions is aligned with his mind, his swords, which is aligned with his wand, his spirit. So you are definitely coming into alignment, and because you are coming to alignment, the universe is starting to give you equal give and take. Ace of Cups. You're getting a new emotional start. You could be birthing something new into the world. We have the Star and the Ace of Cups. So a lot of emotional healing coming through. A lot of emotional healing. You could be seen in the public eye right now. I could be talking to a celebrity. Page of Wands, the top of the deck. Ace of Cups at the bottom. So yeah, you're definitely finding inspiration on how to get your Ace of Cups brand new emotional beginning. Queen of Wands, you're attracting this in. You could be a Queen of Wands. I'm picking up Sagittarius energy off of this Queen of Wands. Doesn't have to be. It's just the energy I'm getting. But we have the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, Ten of Pentacles at the top. So you could be finding inspiration on how to get to your Ten of Pentacles as well as your Ace of Cups. Ten of Wands. So we have 10-10. So the ending of cycles, the ending of carrying other people's burdens, and the ending of not being financially set or free. Wow. I'm going to have to show this to you guys, but Ten of Swords. So someone could feel betrayed by you in the future, but look at what I have here. I have the 10 of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Swords. 10, 10, 10. With the Chariot. So you are completely closing out cycles and moving forward in a positive direction. Yeah, the Fool and the Chariot. So you're taking a leap of faith and moving forward towards your destiny. The Tower. So you could have recently gone through a tower in the past. This is coming out in past energy. But the Fool usually is the one who takes the leap from the tower. I mean, he's about to walk off that cliff, and that cliff is actually the top of the tower. So the tower came crumbling down, and you took a leap of faith away from this tower towards your Ace of Cups. I cannot make this up. Ace of Cups in current energy. Fool, you're going to take another leap of faith in the future. So the Fool's going into future energy. King of Swords, you could be speaking truth right now. If you're a feminine energy watching, you're calling in a masculine who knows his truth. Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So someone's moving forward towards you with a stable offer. This offer will bring you to the Ten of Cups. Ultimate wish fulfillment. High Priestess. So your intuition is going to be highly crucial at this point in time. Seven of Cups. Yes, your intuition is going to be highly crucial with these options. Try and not stress too much about which is going to be the best option, and just relax it through. Go with the flow. Yeah, with the High Priestess coming out with the Seven of Cups, this is like being in your emotions about many different things and needing to use your intuition as to figure out which is the right cup. But I think you know what the right cup is. Seven of Pentacles. So 7 is coming out. Seven of Pentacles is all about investments, working very hard and waiting for the results of your hard work. So you could be making new investments in the future that will bear dividends. The World. Four of Pentacles. So you're closing out cycles and reclaiming your energy, holding on to your energy. Excuse me. So with the World coming out in past energy, you've closed out cycles of heartbreak and being left out in the cold, basically. So you could be healing from heartbreak in the current. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. So we have Leo and Taurus energy coming off of here. So this could be a Leo-Taurus dynamic. Doesn't have to be. It's just what's coming out right now. So you could be moving forward passionately towards someone, and someone could be moving in a little bit slower with a stable offer towards you. So you could be really torn between whether to take it slow or to kick this thing into gear. But with the Knight of Pentacles coming out in current energy, no, this is future energy. So with the Knight of Pentacles coming out in future energy, it's saying to take this relationship or take this thing slowly and do it right. Because you don't want to be in this Knight of Wands energy where you're reckless with your, and whatnot. But Ace of Wands, Knight of Wands. So heavy Leo energy coming off of this. You could have stepped into your Ace of Wands energy in the past. We have the Moon at the top of the deck underneath Ace of Wands. Hierophant. So more Taurus energy. So with the Hierophant coming out in the current energy, someone wants to be committed to you. Someone wants to take this relationship to the next level. Someone wants to gain more insight and more wisdom about you and about your situation in the current. They're looking for answers. Yeah, they're looking for answers that they can't quite seem to find, but they will. They will find the answers. Three of Wands. You're being actively manifested. So you're also manifesting this person in. This is what you don't see coming as your manifestations. Your manifestations are coming in. Six of Cups. This could be a past life connection that you're calling in. Six of Pentacles, past energy. So this person has been wanting to give you equal give and take for a while. We have 66 is coming out, so a number of balance. Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So someone could be very much in their emotions right now, wanting to give you their emotions. The Chariot looks like they're moving forward to give you their emotions. Page of Wands. So you could be finding new sources of inspiration in the future, and also from the past, someone that you were connected to in the past is finding you very highly attractive, like physically, in the current. Like they just feel this magnetic pull towards you, especially coming out with the Chariot. So, yeah, someone finds you very attractive and they are coming in quick, fast, and in a hurry. You can believe that. Six of Wands. I am getting heavy Leo energy off of the Three of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Six of Wands, and with the Chariot and the Moon we just saw, heavy Cancer energy. So between Cancer season and Leo season is when you could meet this person. So you're gaining victory in the current. High Priestess, you've used your intuition. You're still using your intuition. Nine of Wands, Wounded Warrior. So you could be this wounded warrior, having to use your intuition to get through all these obstacles. Hangman coming out at the top of the deck. So you're getting a new perspective, and other people are getting a new perspective on you. So Hangman, King of Cups. So you could be getting a new perspective on how to show yourself a little more self-compassion, a little more love. You could be really taking care of yourself right now. High Priestess underneath the King of Cups. Chariot, High Priestess. So use your intuition when you start moving forward, because there may be some things that come up or try and get in between you and your person. Your intuition will be highly crucial as you move forward, or as they move forward towards you, whichever dynamic you're in. Hangman. So you're really starting to see things from a more optimistic point of view. Page of Cups, future energy. So you could be getting an apology in the future from somebody. Yeah, this person wants to tell you the truth with the King of Swords coming out. Yeah, so this person could want to tell you the truth, possibly about an inheritance or a sum of money that was owed to you or due to you. Yeah, they've gotten a new perspective, and they want to help you reclaim what's yours. High Priestess, Hangman. So getting that new perspective and moving forward in your intuition. King of Swords back at the top. Queen of Pentacles. So you could be very attractive towards abundance in the future. Knight of Wands at the top of the deck. Hangman, past energy. So you got a new perspective. Other people got a new perspective in the past. Moon at the top of the deck. King of Swords, current energy. So you could be this King of Swords, Gemini energy, or you could be calling in a Gemini. Knight of Wands. So taking bold action. So Knight of Wands, future energy. So you're going to take some sort of action in the future to regain your balance from what you were balanced with in the past. And this is what you don't see coming. The Moon as the last card in current energy. So I hope this helps. I hope this resonates. If it does, please like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I love you guys very much. Bye.